There are several metal shims on the market that help with the cutting of your intricate dies. I found this metal wall hanging from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to see if it would work to give me better results similar to these shims. I first tried cutting without the shim. My sandwich was my base plate, cutting plate, cardstock, which was 230 GSM or about 110-pound index card weight, and then my metal cutting die, topped off with my thinner plastic plate. I'm running it through my Love Nicole die cut machine, which was AC Moore's brand back in the day. The results were not good. While it did cut the border, it didn't cut out any of the holes. For my next attempt, my sandwich was my base plate, my non-cutting plate, which was the thinner of my two plastic plates, the metal shim, the metal die placed cutting side up. You don't want to cut into the metal shim. So you place the cutting side of the metal die up, covered it with some wax paper, then the cardstock, and then placed my cutting plate on top of that. Even though I added less than a 1/32 of an inch to my sandwich by adding that metal plate, it made it very difficult to run that sandwich through the die cutting machine, to the point that I was worried about ruining my die cut machine. So please use this method at your own discretion and machine capabilities. I did, however, achieve very good results with this metal shim. I did have to poke out a few of the remaining chads, but they came out very easily. I tried the same sandwich again using a different die, the sandwich being my base plate, followed by my non-cutting plastic plate, then the metal shim, then the die placed cutting side up, piece of wax paper, followed by my cardstock, and on top of that, my cutting plate. It takes strength, but again, I got good results using this particular method. I did, however, fail when I tried to use this method with my little sidekick and a metal tag that I purchased at Dollar Tree. It was just too thick. I could not get it to go through the machine, and I didn't want to take any chances and ruin my sidekick. I also failed when I tried to use the metal sheet from the magnetic bulletin board that Dollar Tree sells. It's just a piece of metal sheeting with a plastic frame around it. The metal is, when you cut it in half and double it up, it's the same thickness as the wall hanging metal piece that I bought, but it is much too flimsy and doesn't give you the results that the stiffer piece gave me. You also have to be very careful that you don't cut yourself once you cut it apart. I did keep the pieces, however, because I think they will make some nice shims if I'm doing any embossing and need to just increase my thickness by a millimeter or two. One final note, you might have noticed that this metal jar wall hanging exceeded a little bit beyond my 7 3/4 inch plates for my die cutting machine. That's fine. I just let it stick out. It did not change any of the cutting performance of the machine. Thanks for watching.